Hello, hello. My name is Brittany D. I am a psychic medium and spiritual teacher, and I'm here to give you the collective message for September. Of course, I have a brain fart as soon as I go on. September 16th until the 23rd. So this is a collective message, overall message for the collective. So it may or may not resonate. It usually kind of rides along like a specific timeline. If it does resonate, please like, comment. I super appreciate that. Also, if you're new here, welcome. I do these energy updates every single Friday. I also do Monday meditation, and we got all kinds of good, juicy, yummy stuff rolling your way. So please stay connected, subscribe. Yeah, I have all kinds of different stuff. We'll talk a little bit more at the end. Let's see, Spirit. What do we have for September 16th through September 23rd? What do we have, Spirit? Whatever's in the highest and best. What do we have for the collective, just overall energy update here? Where are we at? Where are we going? What's going on? Morning affirmations. Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. Usually whenever I get this card, we're going to be doing some kind of manifestation work. And I'm pretty sure if I remember last week's reading correctly, there was manifestation happening and going on there. I know that I sure as hell am doing it in my life. Protection, you and your loved ones and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. Okay, so I'm feeling this like, don't worry, you're not going to lose anything, kind of an energy like there's nothing for you to lose, kind of a thing. I don't know. We'll see. It'll make sense. It's more like your ego is the one that's going to feel the loss. Your soul self, has nothing to lose. Rest. You've been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest, remembering that our energy is what we create from. I don't know why I'm feeling so called to say this, but our energy is what we create from. If you are not in your energy, or if you're feeling drained, you're not creating from an empowered place. You need to make sure to take care of your energy, especially when you're working hard, in order to manifest and in order to create the reality, to create from a place of inspiration and creativity. Igniting courage. I'm strong, valiant, and courageous. Interesting here. So there's something I'm getting that we're almost like going after. And whatever this is that we're going after makes us feel vulnerable. It makes us feel courageous. And that's why they were affirming to us that only our ego has something to lose. Our spirit does not have anything to lose. So that if you're feeling that, like not wanting to be courageous, not wanting to be vulnerable, not wanting to take that leap, it's the ego that's holding you back. Letting go. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. This felt like a trusting, like you're surrendering and letting go to something that's greater than you, something that is more powerful than you, something that it's guiding you to do, or something along those lines. And you're surrendering and you're leaning in. Ding dong, ding dong. Trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided. It's an intuitive week. We're letting go. We're leaning in. We're trusting our soul selves and not our ego voice. Interesting. Literally, like what I was describing about the letting go and surrender was all about your intuition. And then we got that trusting your intuition card, which I've never gotten before. And I've been working with that deck and I would remember, believe me, I teach intuition work. I mean, I'm right now, I'm launching the intuition development course. We start September 29th. And it's intuition development. It's developing your intuition, developing your psychic abilities. Your life is truly guided, being guided, trusting that guidance. that's what this course teaches you, is how to really develop that connection and that skill. And so believe me, I would remember if I've ever pulled this card. Been working with this deck for probably 2-3 years now. I've never pulled this card. This really excites me because it's the work that I do. Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. This is like, so like, for example, let's say your journey here is signing up for the course, in all seriousness. So, you're doing these affirmations, you're manifesting, you're conjuring what you're wondering, what you're desiring, right? And knowing that you are safe, you are protected, you are held, taking care of yourself. And as you take care of your energy, that's where that vulnerability and that courage to take the leap, to trust, right? To let go and surrender to the pull of whatever your intuition is guiding you to do. And that is where, whatever that is that you trust and that you take that leap, you're going to reap the rewards, and the growth, the expansion is going to happen the minute that you trust. So for example, if it's the course, this is what I love about this course, is that the moment that you sign up and you trust your intuition to sign up, you immediately reap the rewards and the benefits. The work in this course starts the minute that you see the course. You have this whole push and pull. It's the ego voice. It's the intuition voice. You're going back and forth. And then when you trust yourself and you go for it, right? And whatever way this means for you in your life, immediately, because you're trusting your intuition, because you're surrendering to the plan, you reap the rewards of that instantly. May not be all the rewards you're going to receive, right? Just like when you take the course, it's going to be even more abundance that you have, and you're gaining a skill and all these things. There might be more to come, but instantly, as soon as you press that button or take that leap or do that thing, the rewards are going to come in. Father Sky, trust in the unknown. You may not understand. Usually with intuition, you don't understand why. I'll just say that's like a majority of the time with intuition. You don't understand why. It's unknown. You're like just diving into the dark, but that's the beauty and the faith of trusting your intuition. You're just not understanding why you need to take this course, but you're just clicking it. Does that make sense? I'm just using the course as symbolism, whatever it means for you in your life. It just makes it easier for me to create. What are those things called whenever you have something that represents something? Warrior, be fearless, stand strong. I'm getting that, like that, kind of like how I've been explaining it, that ego voice is kind of like, oh my God, why did you do that? I'm fucking freaking out now. That was such a bad idea. We don't have the money for that. Blah, 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 blah. All these fears, right? Popping up. Boom, boom, boom. Stand strong. Stand strong in your knowing. You did not make a mistake. You trusted. You leaped into the unknown. Yes. Then you're standing in the void of the unknown, right? Until it continues to manifest and unfold. You take the leap and then you wait for the universe to match it. But stand strong in that place. Know that when those fears are creeping in and popping up, it's the ego voice. It's the ego voice trying to convince you that to stay in fear, to stay small. No. Emotional withdrawal. Okay, you fall into the ego voice just a little bit. It happens just a little bit. You are standing strong. You're really trying, but then you have to go within. You have to search. Was this right? Was this right decision? Was I really trusting my intuition, or did I make a bad move? You have to retreat. Hopefully it's not for too long. Hopefully you know that you trusted. We got 3 cards. Positive movement forward is the first card that we get. So this is showing us that we are moving in the destined direction. We did trust our intuition. It is a positive movement forward. We did need to withdraw in order to assess that. Then we got this disruption card. Sometimes when I get this card, the word that comes to me is fraction. It's like you're fractaled. It's that push and pull. It's like you're fractalized. That's the word I was looking for. There's these parts of you that are doing this dance, right? They're like, and you're trying to just mold everything together in one, so it can be one fluid moving operating system. But in this, you do have emotional withdrawal, and you do withdraw and go within, but then you see the positive movement forward that's happening, but you're still having this back and forth. It's going to continue. That's all your guides are trying to say. Movement, choices, decisions. I'm getting with this energy that you, like, there's like this turning point that you just really have to say, like, just lean in, like trusting yourself, going all in on it, kind of a thing. That's the choice and decision, to lean in. That's what I'm receiving around that. Let's see. Spiritual growth. Spiritual growth. Guys, that is what trusting your intuition is. That is what taking the leap is, into the unknown, not understanding, still trusting yourself, even whenever you're like, was that the good choice? I don't know. And all that. No. And then you still trust yourself. You still trust your soul. You still know that spirit guided you to the absolute highest and best, and you trusted that voice. That is true, potent spiritual growth. I am eating up this reading, if you can't tell. That was fast. Healing from the past. So that which got brought up, that which needed to be released and let go, that the ego was arguing for, was something of the past that is now being let go of. You're now healing and integrating this new way of seeing, thinking, way of being, the spiritual growth. You're now integrating, basically, and taking that which expanded in this and healing it and allowing it to be integrated into your system. Sobriety. I'm getting like a pureness, like a pure light, a sober, like it's of pureness. You've come home to yourself, your purest self, at a whole nother caliber. And it was all because you trusted your intuition. Heavenly signs, guys. I am in love with this reading. Heavenly signs. Just like we said before, you are guided. Trust that you are guided. You are truly guided. Surrender, trust in the unknown. Trust in those heavenly signs and what you are being shown and guided to do. And you're getting it along the way. And I'm really getting, as this, reading closes, that this is just like you went through all that internal turmoil. You continue to lean in. You had the spiritual growth and the healing. You came into this pure sense of self. And then you get the confirmation. And it's like, oh my God, yes, thank God. I knew that I was on the right path, but like, thank you for that. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. I always close my readings with a card from the Starseed deck and one from the Activations deck. So let's see what they have for us. Let's see what they have. The void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. This is true spiritual transformation. When you're just in the void, you're just in presence, you're in the cosmic womb, you're in the universal womb, you're in that creation center. That is when you are connected with yourself and with spirit, for sure. This is so juicy. Prosperity. Oh, guys, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Prosperity. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. This is what happens when you trust your intuition and you trust yourself and you trust the signs and you follow as you are guided and you surrender to that prosperity, abundance, support. It's like Spirit's way of saying, here's your prize. Great job. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for knowing that I always have your best. You are my child, or God's child. I always have your best interests at heart. You just have to hear the signs, hear as you are guided, and trust. Guys, if this reading wasn't more perfect for the intuition development course, if you're listening to this and you're like, yes, but my problem is that I don't ever trust as I'm guided. I don't know how incredibly supported I am. It's hard for me to leap into the unknown. If that's challenging for you, know that it's a skill that you can develop. And that's what the intuition development course is. The link will be in the description. It is an 8-week journey to develop, literally receiving heavenly signs, trusting in the unknown, trusting yourself, knowing yourself, being courageous enough to trust that voice and to speak on it. I mean, it covers so much, but it's just so wild how intertwined this reading is with the work that takes place in this 8-week transformation. Yeah, I'm in awe. I'm loving it. I'm eating it up, if you can't tell. I hope this reading resonates with you. If it does, please like, comment. Super appreciate that. If you're new here, please subscribe. Really appreciate that as well. And of course, check out the course. I mean, if this resonates with you, yeah, I love this life. We'll just say that. With love and light. Namaste. You guys have a wonderful week.